You're the one they call Pain, leader of the Akatsuki. Destroyed an entire village with a single technique. I've heard the stories. Impressive destruction. They also say a child talked you out of your entire philosophy. One conversation, that's less impressive.
And you're the prince of a dead race. Spent years trying to surpass a low-class warrior who beat you the day you met. Kept losing. Kept coming back. They say you sacrificed yourself against Boo and it didn't even work. He survived. You didn't. Your rival had to finish what you started. That must have been difficult to accept.
Didn't finish anything I started. He does things his way. I do things mine. We arrived at the same enemy from different directions. That's not the same as him completing my work. Don't confuse cooperation with dependence.
Cooperation? Is that what you call it now? I watched your history. You tried to kill him. Multiple times. Sided with enemies just to get another chance at beating him. And now you fight beside him like none of that happened. Naruto did something similar to me. Made me question everything I'd built. I still don't fully understand how.
Naruto, the loud one with the fox demon. I've seen recordings. He talks too much. Believes too hard. The kind of fool who thinks friendship solves everything. And somehow he keeps winning. Keeps convincing people who should know better. How does that work? What's the trick?
There's no trick. That's what makes it frustrating. He just means it. Every word. When he said he'd find a way to break the cycle of hatred, he wasn't strategizing. He believed it the way you believe in gravity. Absolute. Unshakable. I had years of pain and logic on my side. He had stubbornness and a dream. The dream won.
Kakarot's the same. No strategy. No calculation. Just this certainty that he'll find a way. That getting stronger is always possible. That limits are suggestions. I've trained my whole life with discipline and purpose. He trains because he thinks it's fun, and he keeps pulling ahead. Every time I close the gap, he's found another level I didn't know existed.
Does that anger you? It would anger me. I devoted everything to my vision. Pain and sacrifice and years of planning. Naruto showed up with nothing but conviction, and undid it in an afternoon. Part of me wanted to hate him for it. But you can't hate the sun for rising. You can only decide whether to stand in the light or keep hiding in shadows.
I hated Kakarot for years. Real hatred. The kind that kept me awake. He was everything I should have been. The legendary warrior. The one who kept breaking barriers. And he didn't even want it. Care about being the strongest. He just wanted good fights and big meals. Meanwhile, I'm grinding myself to dust chasing a throne he doesn't even see. You know what that does to a man's pride.
I know what it does to a man's purpose. I built the Akatsuki to bring peace through pain. Real peace. Lasting peace. The kind you enforce because people are too broken to start new wars. Naruto offered something else. Peace through connection. Through understanding. It sounded naive. Childish. And yet when he stood in front of me, I couldn't find the flaw in it. I looked for the weakness and found myself instead.
Kakarot's never made me question my purpose, just my methods. Every time I choose the darker path, the shortcut, the ruthless option, he finds another way. A cleaner way. And it works. Majin Buu. I let myself be possessed for power, threw away everything. And Kakarot still found a way to win without selling his soul. Made my sacrifice look like what it was. Desperation from a man who couldn't keep up honestly.
Naruto was supposed to be my successor. Jiraiya trained us both. Believed in us both. When I killed Jiraiya, I thought I was proving my path was right. That pain was the only teacher that mattered. But Naruto took that same pain and chose differently. Same teacher, same loss. Opposite conclusion. That's when I realized the path was always a choice. I just didn't want to see it.
It's what I don't understand. Your Naruto forgave you. After everything. The village. Jiraiya. The death. He just let it go. Kakarot's the same. I've tried to kill him. Killed his friends. Stood by while enemies hurt people he loved. And he keeps offering me another chance. What's wrong with them? Why don't they hold grudges like normal people?
I asked Naruto that. Why he wouldn't hate me. He said hatred was a cycle and someone had to break it first. He chose to be that person. Not because I deserved forgiveness, because he decided the chain had to end somewhere. It wasn't about me at all. It was about who he wanted to be. That's the difference between people like us and people like them. We react to what's done to us. They decide who they are regardless.
Kakarot told me something once. After I admitted he was better, he said he needed me. That fighting me made him stronger. That without a rival, he'd have no one to chase. I thought he was being soft, saying it to make me feel useful. But he meant it. The fool actually meant it. He sees me as necessary, not as a threat, not as a failure, as a reason to keep going.
That's what they do. They make you part of their story. Not as a villain, not as an obstacle, as someone who matters. Naruto carries the people he's lost with him. The ones who hurt him, the ones he couldn't save. He turned my pain into his purpose. Took my dream of peace and decided to achieve it his way. I'm gone now. But the vision continues in him. That's more than I ever expected. Maybe more than I deserved.